what? You don't have to check your calendar. It's not Friday. It's not Friday at 11 a.m. Today, I'm doing a special live stream because I have all these wonderful people with me that set a goal. Well, I kind of set it for them last March. And what it was a 5-minute plank and a 5-minute wall sit. When I told them that, they scoffed at me. See, they still are. But guess what? They achieved it. So we're here today not to show off, right? No. We are here today to let you know that you can do this too. We are nobody special. We're just like everybody else. The age range in this group is 55 years old to 78 years old. And we actually have people missing today. There's more than this that have done this challenge and met this challenge. It's about progression. It's about not giving up. It's about consistency. So what we're going to do today is show you how we've done that. Then you're going to see a few little different forms in here. What I've allowed people to do that have injuries that can't hold a plank, I have them doing it off the wall. You can do it off the wall too. Try to do it for 5 minutes off the wall. It is not easy. But they have done that and they have built up over time as well. I've allowed them to choose elbows or hands. But remember, when you do a plank, elbows are directly under shoulder or wrists are. We're not out here. Abs are squeezing, buns are squeezing. I'm going to check each and every one of them to make sure they're following the rules. But you can do this. It's about meeting the challenge, setting the goal, and progressing. And what's been great about this group is we've all become friends and you've got the support of one another. You guys ready to hit that plank? Yeah. I'll tell you when to take it up. All right. All right, this is so exciting. We have done this since March to progress to this. They started with a 30-second plank. We added 15 seconds, not every week, just incrementally. We only meet twice a week, and we didn't even do these every class. Are you ready, guys? Yes. Take it up. All right, just a little bit of information for those watching and you guys here. The world record holder for the longest plank is Daniel Scully from Australia. He broke that record, beating a former Marine who was 62 years old. He held his plank for 9 hours, 30 minutes, and 1 second. Now, the former Marine, George Hood, who was 62 years old, held it for 8 hours, 15 minutes, and 15 seconds. The female record is Dana Lawaka from Canada. She held that plank for 4 hours, 19 minutes, and 55 seconds. Now let me tell you something about Dana. When she decided to do this, she got a hold of George Hood, the former Marine, and said, train me to do this. Her very first plank that she recorded was 4 minutes. You guys have beat that. We can keep progressing for next year's goal if you'd like. We can beat that Guinness Book of World Records. Now, you guys have done amazing with this. And anybody out there can do this too. It's about progression. Like I said, we started this in March. They did not do this overnight. They scoffed at me the entire year, but they kept coming back and they kept doing it. I also want to point out that a few of these people weren't even with us in March. They've been thrown into the mix and they didn't know what was going to be asked of them, but they're still here. Now, squeeze those abs tight, guys. Squeeze those buns. Arms are squeezing, thighs are squeezing. Napoleon Hill said, and many people have said it since, why? Because it's the truth. What the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. They laughed at me, guys. They laughed at me and said, no way, we're not really doing this. I said, by December 31st, this is the 15th, You will do this. And they made it. They made it. Some days we got it, some days we don't, but we kept pushing on. All right, it's been 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Keep hanging on, you guys. You got this. You've earned this. You have worked hard for this. What a sense of accomplishment. Remember, what the mind can conceive, your body can achieve. So let's focus on getting to that 5 minutes, the strength that you have built over this last year. Focus on that. Think of something good, something you appreciate. Don't let your mind think about the challenge or the struggle right now. Think about something good. Make sure you're breathing. You guys are doing awesome. Now the ladies in the back that are doing it off the wall, that's perfectly acceptable. They could have said, I have an injury, I can't do this, but they never said I can't. I gave them that option and they have hung in there the whole time. Keep squeezing, keep holding. We are at 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Keep going, you guys got this. You've done it. Now we're gonna do it for all of these people as an inspiration that anyone can do this. 4 minutes, guys. 1 minute left. Make sure you're breathing. Squeeze everything tight. Ages 55 to 78. Don't tell me you're too old. Don't tell me you're not fit enough. It's progression and consistency. 4.5 minutes. Come on, keep squeezing. Keep holding. Those of you that are normally with us that can't be here today, we know you're out there doing this. 15 more seconds. Don't stop. 10 seconds. Nobody died with 10 seconds of exercise. Come on, keep squeezing, hold it. You are almost there. 5 minutes.
Somebody help me down there. Yeah.
All right, wonderful. Take a moment, shake those arms out. We got a wall sit next.
Right.
Yay. So proud of you guys. Anybody can do this. You just have to be consistent. You have to believe in yourself. Stop making excuses. You are not too old. You are not too out of shape. You can do this. All right, guys, show you can still get up. Head to a wall for that wall sit. All right, take a nice deep breath. All right, let's talk about the world record for the wall sit. It is 11 hours, 51 minutes, and 14 seconds. But we're going to do it for 5 minutes. You got this. Now, whenever you do a wall sit, you want to make sure that your thighs are parallel with the floor. Every now and then, when it gets a little too much, I told them, go ahead and slide up a little bit and do a wall lean. But our goal is to have those thighs parallel with the floor. All right, did I give you enough time to recoup? Well, you're doing this anyhow. All right, get ready. And take it down. Great. Now, one of the things we've talked about when doing wall sets is we're doing this as a posture correction as well. So I have them open the chest and get those shoulders back against the wall. Arms are hanging down to the side and relaxing. Our weight is in the heels. We do not lift the toes, but we're driving the bulk of the weight into the heel. If you put the bulk of the weight in the balls of the feet, your knees will feel it. That's why you can do this, even if you have bad knees. We've got people here with bad knees, and they are doing wall sit today. All right, open up that chest, get those shoulders back. Relax the arm. Breathing is important. Susan is reminding all of us that we need to breathe. Now, 5 minutes of posture correction that we have done repeatedly since March. This makes a difference. Just opening that chest, pulling those shoulders down, keeping that back up against the wall. It's not only the achievement of the wall sit, but they have corrected their posture by doing this. Keep breathing. Then you hear some chatter, and that's all good because as long as they're talking to each other, number one, I know they're still breathing. But number two, it helps them to get through it, to be doing the wall sit by somebody they can chat with. Get those shoulders back against that wall. Weighten those heels. Make sure you breathe. Come on, you got this. Relax those arms. Who knows what next year's challenge will be? But whatever I make it, you will laugh at me. But you'll achieve it. You'll achieve it. All right, it's a little over 2 minutes. Keep hanging on. Get those shoulders back, chest open. Weight those heels, thighs parallel with the floor. 2.5 minutes. And we started our wall sit at 30 seconds also. Like I said, we increased by 15-second increments. We did not do that each class. We didn't even do it every week. We didn't even do the wall sit and the plank every class. We only meet twice weekly, Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. Broughton Medical Building on 7th Street. Feel free to join us. We're open to community members. But what I'm trying to get through to you is if you just stay consistent and you use progression, you too can do this. All right, what does doing this do? Oh, come on! It builds confidence. It improves your posture. Builds character. I like that. When I asked you guys to do this back in March, you guys didn't think you could ever do it. So you guys should have a real sense of pride that you guys have gotten there. I even laughed at you. Did I make this goal too big? And we have multiple people in here that didn't start with us in March, and they are still hanging in there. Of course, they were fit as a fiddle. Keep breathing. One of my 78-year-olds just said, yeah, but they're young. We're ages 55 to 78 here, folks. Keep hanging on to it. Keep breathing. You are at 4 minutes and 20 seconds. They love it when I talk the whole time. They know every story about my 4 daughters and every story about all my grandchildren because I have to make stuff up to keep their mind off of what they're doing. Keep holding it. You guys are almost there. You have 15 seconds left. Yes! Woo! Let me hear you yell. You know, you can tell from Joy in the fact that we won't be doing these anymore. Yeah! 5 minutes! Everybody come in. Now I have a couple of things I want to tell you about. Number one, you all might notice that we don't have masks on. Why don't we have masks on? We have somebody that does. But I will let you know that our governor has never mandated mask usage while exercising. That's why we do not have them on. We've been perfectly fine doing that since we got back together, but that's never been something that the governor mandated. Just a couple of words. Tell me how you feel about achieving that goal.
Great.
Amazing. I like that. Well, I have never been more proud of a group of people, and I've been doing this for 35 years. But these people are wonderful. I threw that challenge out in front of them. They met it. You